Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving into the top 10 best practices for securing microservices. In today's interconnected world, ensuring the security of your applications is no longer optional, it's essential. This is especially true for microservices-based architectures where multiple independent services communicate with each other, often over public networks. The very nature of microservices, with their distributed architecture and independent deployments, introduces unique security challenges. A single vulnerability in one service could compromise your entire application. That's why we've put together this comprehensive guide to help you navigate the complex world of microservice security. We'll be covering everything from basic authentication and authorization to more advanced topics like service mesh security and incident response. Whether you're just getting started with microservices or already running a production environment, this video will provide you with the knowledge and tools you need to keep your applications safe and secure. Let's get started.
Chapter 4. Data security. Data is the lifeblood of many applications, and protecting it is paramount. When it comes to microservices, this means securing data both at rest and in transit. Let's start with data at rest. This refers to data stored in databases or other storage systems. Encryption is key here. By encrypting data at rest, even if an attacker gains access to your storage, they won't be able to read the sensitive information. But securing data in transit is equally critical. This is where TLS and SSL come into play again, encrypting data as it travels between services. Think of it as protecting your data while it's on the move. We also need to talk about secure database connections. Using secure credentials and avoiding hard-coded passwords are essential. Additionally, enforcing the principle of least privilege, where services only have access to the data they absolutely need, minimizes the impact of a potential breach.
Chapter 5. Service-to-service authentication. In a microservices architecture, services constantly talk to each other. But how do you ensure that these conversations are secure and only authorized services can participate? That's where service-to-service authentication comes in. One approach is to use API keys or tokens. Think of these as unique identifiers that services present to each other to prove their identity. It's like a secret handshake that only legitimate services know. Another powerful tool in our arsenal is the service mesh. Platforms like Istio and Linkerd provide a dedicated infrastructure layer for managing service-to-service communication. They offer features like mutual TLS authentication and traffic encryption, making it incredibly difficult for attackers to intercept or tamper with communications. By implementing robust service-to-service authentication, you're essentially creating a zero-trust environment where every service verifies the identity of every other service it interacts with. This significantly enhances the overall security of your microservices ecosystem.
Chapter 6. Security in Deployment and CI/CD. Securing your microservices doesn't stop at the application level. It needs to be baked into your entire development and deployment process, especially in a continuous integration and continuous delivery pipeline. One crucial aspect is secure configuration management. Tools like HashiCorp Vault allow you to securely store and manage sensitive information, such as API keys and database credentials, preventing unauthorized access and ensuring that secrets are only accessed when and where they are needed. Integrating security scans into your CI/CD pipeline is another essential practice. Automated scans for vulnerabilities in your code, dependencies, and container images can help identify and address security issues early in the development lifecycle before they reach production. Speaking of containers, container security is paramount. Scanning container images for vulnerabilities, using minimal base images, and implementing runtime security measures are crucial steps in ensuring that your containers are secure by design and remain secure throughout their life cycle.
Chapter 7. Monitoring and Logging. In the ever-evolving landscape of cybersecurity, simply setting up defenses isn't enough. You need eyes on your system, constantly watching for suspicious activity. That's where monitoring and logging come in. Think of centralized logging as your security camera system. By aggregating logs from all your microservices into a central location, you gain a holistic view of your system's activity. This makes it easier to spot anomalies and potential security breaches that might otherwise go unnoticed. But it's not just about collecting logs, it's about making sense of them. Intrusion detection systems, or IDS, can analyze these logs in real time, looking for patterns and signatures that indicate malicious activity. And let's not forget about audit trails. Maintaining detailed logs of who accessed what, when, and what changes they made is crucial for forensic analysis in case of a security incident. These trails provide valuable insights that can help you understand the scope of a breach, track down the attackers, and prevent similar incidents in the future.
In the interconnected world of microservices, securing your network is paramount. It's like building moats and walls around your castle to keep intruders at bay. Network segmentation is our first line of defense. By dividing your network into smaller, isolated segments, you limit the impact of a potential breach. If one segment is compromised, the attacker won't have easy access to other parts of your network. Firewalls act as gatekeepers, controlling traffic flow between these segments and the outside world. By configuring strict rules about which ports and protocols are allowed, you can prevent unauthorized access to your services. Intrusion detection and prevention systems, or IDPS, provide an additional layer of security by monitoring network traffic for suspicious activity. They can detect and block known attack patterns, as well as alert you to anomalies that might indicate a new or unknown threat.
In the world of cybersecurity, staying ahead of the curve means adhering to industry standards and best practices. Think of it as following the blueprints laid out by experts in the field. The OWASP Top 10 is a great place to start. This list highlights the most critical web application security risks, providing guidance on how to prevent them. It's like having a checklist of common vulnerabilities to watch out for. The NIST Cybersecurity Framework is another valuable resource. It offers a comprehensive set of standards, guidelines, and best practices for managing cybersecurity risks. Think of it as a roadmap for building a robust security program. Regular security audits and penetration testing are also crucial. These assessments help identify vulnerabilities in your systems and applications before attackers can exploit them. It's like having ethical hackers try to break into your system to find weaknesses. In the unfortunate event of a security breach, having a well-defined incident response plan is crucial. It's like having a fire drill. You hope you never have to use it, but you need to be prepared just in case. The first step is detection and identification. Your monitoring and logging systems should alert you to any suspicious activity, allowing you to quickly determine if a breach has occurred. Once a breach is confirmed, containment is key. This might involve isolating affected systems, taking services offline, or resetting compromised accounts to prevent further damage. Next comes eradication and recovery. This involves removing any malicious code, restoring data from backups, and hardening systems to prevent a repeat attack. Throughout the entire process, communication is vital. Keep stakeholders informed, follow legal and regulatory requirements for reporting, and document everything for future learning and improvement.
Thanks for watching. We've covered a lot of ground today, from basic authentication to incident response. Remember, securing microservices is an ongoing journey, not a destination. As you continue to develop and deploy your applications, make sure to incorporate these best practices into your workflow. The threat landscape is constantly evolving, so stay informed about emerging threats and vulnerabilities. Subscribe to our channel for more tech insights and security updates. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more tech insight. Stay secure.